What's up, world? Lee here with sticks, strings, and other things on this 23rd day of December. And I am coming to you from the skating rink, formerly known as Puget Sound. We're covered in ice, people. We're covered in ice. We have like a quarter-inch of ice out there at my house. It's worse in some places. It's better in others. SeaTac Airport, closed. No runways moving. They've opened one since then. They told people to just go home. They're not leaving today. Yikes. Anyway, needless to say, I did not go to work this morning. Needless to say, the business I work at is reevaluating when they're actually going to open today. They're like, we'll check again at noon if anyone can get there. It's bad out there, people. I hope everyone's being safe. I know it's colder in some areas. Everyone just be safe. That's what I'm going to say. Right. Right. I do have my tea today in my Happy Hygge mug. And this is that sugar plum black. Yes, sugar plum black. If I remember, it told me to make great decisions, and I do believe that a great decision this morning was not going anywhere. Woke up this morning, went outside to see, because it was still dark, so I looked out my window and I was like, well, it's shiny out there, but that could just be wet. It could, no, went out my front door and was like, scooch, scooch, scooch. Oh, that's solid ice. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a hummingbird feeder up here. We have a hummingbird feeder warmer underneath it because otherwise it was freezing. And not only do we have like icicles off of our normal bird feeders, that like the top half of the hummingbird water food, the hummingbird food is frozen. Bottom half they can eat from. It's cold. Oh, wait, I just drank the tea. It's delicious. I should, so distracted by the ice. It's really thick on some of those branches. A little nerve-wracking. Beautiful looking, but a little scary. Honestly, that's a good tea. I like it. Visions of sugar plums danced in her head. Visions of cars careening down Queen Anne Hill danced in her head. Really, people, don't drive down Queen Anne Hill today. Or up it. Just don't do it. Alright. I have things that I've worked on. I just have to get to them. It doesn't help when all my needles stick together in each other's stuff. So here is my cozy knitter sock up through 22 and a little bit of 23. And the reason for that is 22 is this peachy-ish color, and 23 is barely any darker. It's a little more raspberry-ish. And I didn't know when it switched, so I was stitching away going, this stripe seems a little long. It's seeming a little long. And then I looked and realized that I'm actually on the second stripe of the next color. Oops. I am thinking that after that stripe and tomorrow's stripe, I think I'll just be able to put a toe on. Which is not true. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Not true for this sock. There we go. It's a mess in here, people. This I will need a couple extra stripes. But I have this lovely gray, this lovely periwinkle, and then this lovely gray. They're all very different colors, but I love them all. And my battery is flashing, so we'll see if we can get to a modern folk embroidery, which I am up to date on still. Absolutely loving it. I did take it out of the Q-snap last night so that I could show it off in all of its glory today. Look at that. Look at it. It's so gorgeous. And there is the piece that I did yesterday with the Heinz and something, and the Polichinelle. What are we gonna do today? Who knows, but I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I think this one goes through day 25. So yes, I have a handful of my Advents that go through day 25. And now I'm going to pause and I'm going to change my battery so that it doesn't stop in the middle of everything else. I'll be right back. Full battery now. It's so weird. The ice is melting off like the roof of the house and dripping onto the deck and freezing. It was misting a little bit earlier and it was just kind of growing the ice. I'm not a fan of ice storms, people. I really don't like them. So let's look at all my tea. Let's look at happy things like tea, which will keep me warm. And I still have power. So, you know, we're doing fine. We are doing fine. I'm not sure about anybody else. This is chocolate vanilla herbal tea tisane. Oh, so chocolate vanilla and herbal means that is an evening tea. Delightful. Oh yeah, you can smell the chocolate. You can't see anything. Oh, that's nice. The first time I had a chocolate tea, I was disappointed because my brain had chocolate tea equal hot cocoa. Don't ask me why. That was in my head. Chocolate tea does not equal hot cocoa in any way, shape, or form. It's not going to have the same mouthfeel. It doesn't have any dairy in it. I don't add milk to my tea. And so I was disappointed. But then I was like, it tastes like chocolate. The one that I had did. Chocolate and mint, to be precise. And when I was like, but it's tea. So think of it as a tea and not as a hot cocoa. And then I was actually pretty happy with it. And so now I quite enjoy some of the hot cocoa, not hot cocoa. I just said not hot cocoa. Some of the chocolate teas. Some don't taste like anything. Some really do. This one smelled really, really good. So I'm guessing if it smells as good as it tastes as good as it smells, that one's going to be divine. All right, let's look at my David's tea. I only have one more after this. Only one more David's tea after this. And there's number 23. And this is Santa's Secret. I always thought that Santa's secret, well, when I was a child, it was cookies. He ran on cookies. As an adult, I just assume he runs on whiskey. I could be wrong, though. Sleigh ride, no. Oh, I think I know what tomorrow's going to be, unless we've already gotten that one. I don't remember. Where are you? Santa's Secret. It's the very last one. It is a caffeinated beverage. Black tea, peppermint, sprinkles, which have cornstarch in them, so depending, it could be okay for me. Rice flour, palm and palm kernel oil, natural and artificial flavoring, cellulose gum, red 40 lake carrageenan, titanium dioxide, natural and artificial vanilla flavoring. That sounds very weird for a tea. Just saying. Just saying, that sounds very strange for a tea. Let's give it a look. Let's not spill it all over the floor today. I wonder if most of that is just the sprinkles. You know, most of that is probably the sprinkles, all the color and everything else. There's no way I'm going to be able to show you this without it spilling. Okay, right there you can see one red sprinkle. And I'm betting that all of those other things are in those sprinkles. Smells a bit sweet, but I don't recall there actually being, other than in the sprinkles, there being sugar. Oh yeah, all those things were in the sprinkles. Those were the ingredients for the sprinkles. So the tea just has the black tea, the peppermint, the sprinkles, and some natural and artificial vanilla flavoring. That makes a lot more sense. It does smell sweet, probably because of the sprinkles and probably the vanilla flavoring as well. That may be okay. That may be okay. Maybe I'll make a pot of this once I'm done with this delicious plum. This delicious plum. With just the cornstarch, it could be okay. I can't get rid of cornstarch completely in my diet because it's even in my medications. Yay, inert stabilizers for pills. Gotta love it. Anyhow, I'm a little babbly today, I apologize. I was all geared up to go to work, and I have to be very chatty and all that at work, so I'm all chatty today. This is gonna be a very long Vlogmas, and I apologize. Let's get to my other tea. This is what I will be drinking tomorrow. I promise, I will, if I can get to it. Marzipan Dream. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? That song's gonna be stuck in my head all day now. Oolong tea, cinnamon, apple pieces, rose hips, cherries, rose hips. Rose hips twice, really. Okay, rose hips, cherries, rose hips, marshmallow root, safflower, and cherry and almond essences. Sounds pretty decent. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the 7 seas. Sorry, I'm no Annie Lennox. Oh, Katrinkles. Katrinkles is a big one today. Oh, fun. Washable buttons. Those are nice. Oh, and they're like iridescent-y. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me open them. Ooh. Glassine paper I don't like. Look at that. They're like iridescent-y. Oh, those will be fun. Always good to have washable buttons when you put it on your knitwear, because then you can wash your knitwear a lot easier. You don't have to take your buttons off. Some people, they'll put on these really fancy like wood buttons or cork buttons that aren't washable. There are cork and wood buttons that are washable, but they'll put ones on that aren't, and then you have to take them off when you wash the garment. Pain in the butt. Anyway. Nice. Oh, those are fun. I like how sparkly and iridescent they are. Oh, and I have 4 of them. Ooh, I wonder if, oh, one of the sweaters I'm making next year does have a button. I wonder if it'll be the right size. Ooh, thinking and plots and plans. It's exciting. All right, let's get to the nice list. It's floss. It feels like floss. I know it's in a big bag, and normally floss comes in those little pillow things. It feels like floss, because it is. Ooh, oh, those are pretty. Okay. These are hand-dyed by Rolanda. So we have Purple Haze, which is showing up a lot more gray on the screen than it actually is. It is a grayish purple, but it is not that gray. We have Spicy Plum. Spicy Plum. Oh, that's pretty. We have Plum Blossom. Our visions of sugar plums dancing in our head again. We have Plum itself. Oh, and I dropped one. Sugar Plum. Look at those. Oh, those are lovely. Ooh, here. Look at those. Okay, it says Sugar Plum Fairy thread pack. There we go. Let's put all the words in the right order. Hand dyed by Rolanda. We asked Rolanda to create a gorgeous thread set inspired by the Sugar Plum Fairies. Wow. It says wow right on there, and I agree. Wow. Those are so gorgeous. Visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Everything's plummy today. Sugar plums everywhere. And my entire world is sugared in ice. It works. Oh. Let's see. Oh, can I do one of those fancy things that some people do? I don't know if that worked. Look at those colors. Look at them. So gorgeous. Okay. Those are nice. 8 yards. It's 100% cotton, hand dyed by Rolanda. Those are pretty. 100% I do like. Let's get to the yarn. Oh, it's so icy out there. The 23rd. There are little cactuses on there today. This is Hue Loco's Vista Fade. Oh, that's a good color. I'm just gonna tease you with it. Just know this is gorgeous. I would make a sweater out of this. I would make a shawl out of this. I would wear this color a lot. Look at it. Oh, it's coming up much more blue on the screen. It's actually more of a tealy color. I mean, it is blue, but it has kind of like that teal undertone. Look how beautiful this tonal is. Oh, that. Oh, and back there it just looks like black. Even in front of my black, it kind of looks black. Oh, that is a good color. That is pretty. Okay. Good job, Hue Loco. This is Canon Hand Dyes. God, I can't believe it's the 23rd. This is Canon Hand Dyes Starfall on her sparkle base. Ah, yeah. More of this beautiful blue and white with sparkles. Oh. Sorry, I just love showing off the sparkles. It's so pretty. I'm now like 13 days behind. It's fine. On my Macmillan Fiber Company classic book covers. Oh my goodness. Ooh, Secret Garden. Oh, that is pretty. All the flowery colors, some greens of the stems. Oh, pretty color. Oh, pretty color. I did start section 11, or the 11th section with the 11th color on my Cozy Comfort Throw, but I'm like 3 rows in, so you can't really tell. I have Pandora's Box from Plies and Hellhounds. Ooh. A bit mauve-y. Stay curled. There we go. Very pretty. This one is called Lachesis. Lachesis? Lachesis? When I start getting into knitting this one again, I'm going to be looking up every single one of these words, going, what is that? Some of them I vaguely remember or I know. Most of them, I'm going to have to do a little bit of reading, which, to be fair, I kind of like. All right, we have day 23 of the Modern Folk Embroidery Evertote Roxy Floss Co. collaboration, the Frisian Band sampler that I'm up to date with still, that I absolutely love. got the card. Oh, that's pretty. Cool to Yule is this color. It is a heathery lilac type of color. Ooh, there's a bit of stitching today. Okay. All right, so we're adding to the band we started yesterday, and we're using 2 different colors. One of the colors, I think it's Tannenbaum. I think we're coming back to some Tannenbaum in there. And then the Cool to Yule, there's quite a bit, but it looks like we will be finishing up this band today. And it says, when we're not stitching, we love getting lost in a good book. So if you've finished all the books you've bought, it actually says and I have to agree with, who would even do, how could you even do that? Anyway, if you finished all the books you've bought, and need an excuse to add some more titles to your library, check out some of our favorite reads on our Instagram pages. Well, I will totally be doing that. I will 100% be doing that because I love a good book and I love book recommendations. A handful of years ago, I asked people around Christmas-ish time what their favorite books were to read and what would they recommend, because I wanted to read a whole bunch of different books. So all of my friends gave me recommendations of books, and I spent the next year reading many of those recommendations if there were ones I hadn't already read. And that was probably one of the smartest book decisions I ever did, because I read books I never would have found on my own, or books that I knew about but I hadn't ever gotten to. And so then I just had this nice stack of books and I just read through them, and it was so good. It was so delightful. So I'm looking forward to looking at the Evertote and Modern Folk Embroider Instagram pages to see what their book recommendations are. Oh, that's a good idea. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to hope that it's actually going to warm up like it's supposed to and that all this ice will melt. And I'm hoping everybody is safe out there, because it's kind of nasty in the North American hemisphere. North American continent right now is kind of a little dangerous, a little wintry today. Everybody stay safe. Stay safe, take care. This was way too long because I babbled way too much. I will see you tomorrow for the 24th. And then again, I will be here on the 25th. It'll be later in the day when I film and upload, because I'm going to do Christmas with family first, because that's what we do. We celebrate Christmas Eve, but then we hang out Christmas Day. But I will be able to film and edit in the evening that night. I think my kitty's going to her bed. Oh no, she's coming to me. I'm gonna show you off. It's still a cat. She hates being picked up, so terror right there. So I hope you all, if you celebrate, I hope you all, well, it's too soon for celebrating for Christmas. If you're celebrating Hanukkah, I hope you're enjoying your day. Ooh, I lost count. I know it's still going, but I lost count. 5? Is it the fifth evening? I don't remember. Anyway, Chag Sameach, and I will see you all tomorrow. What's up, world? Lee here on this 23rd day of September. I'm gonna try that again. What's up, world? Lee here with Sticks, Strings, and Other Things, coming to you on this 23rd day of September. It's December. It's 23rd day of December. I'm gonna try that a third time. You think I'm gonna get it this time? Let's find out. All right, sweetie. I'm not gonna let you attack the tripod. Cat tax.